my name is Seychelle, like the island, but without the S and pronounced a different ways because my parents is ghetto.
I don't think you're ghetto, ma'am.
And this is E.
E. Hi, guys. Me.
Joss is not going to be joining us today. Joss is going to take a little hiatus. And yeah, so this is, if you don't love it, you are a liar. And we stand on that pretty firmly here.
Pretty firmly.
We're going to start off with our Always Aggie.
And real quick, for all the people watching this on YouTube, listening on podcasts, we're also recording live. So we might be, responding to people via the live. We'll try to let you guys in on what they're saying. But we're live.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we respond to comments and all that, that's just what it is. So you want to go first? Go first.
Okay. So my Always Aggie, and for those that are new, the Aggie, you should be up on it. It basically means aggravated, but it just sounds better. So one thing that keeps me Aggie, and it's been having me pretty Aggie really since the pandemic, is the Department of Sanitation. Now,
what they do?
Before we go there, I love my city workers. I love my union workers. I love you guys, okay? Love you guys. I also think that garbage men have one of the hardest jobs in the city because, this is a billion-person city or whatever. My issue is those, couple of garbage men that pick up your garbage and instead of just, placing the garbage back down, it's a windy day, so obviously the garbage cans are going to fly. But on days when it's not windy, I don't understand why I'm retrieving my garbage can from across the street. Why am I retrieving my garbage can from across the street? But then I log into my Ring camera to see how in the world on a non-windy day, and I'm not talking about today, last week, on a non-windy day, why I see this and then this. Just, first of all, the number one thing that I've been shocked by as an adult is how much garbage cans cost, okay?
How much they cost?
My garbage cans, I think, were $75 each. Those plastic things?
Yeah, you know what? I think my parents were talking to me about that when my mother, she was telling us how much garbage cans are, and I was just
the garbage in my kitchen is $160. The two little buckets
dramatic.
That hold garbage?
So dramatic.
Yeah, very, very dramatic. So I don't understand why we're throwing people's garbage cans across the street. I don't get it. I understand everybody has a tired day. I understand that it is one of those jobs that's very strenuous. I also understand that you shouldn't be putting paper out when it's raining because it makes it extra heavy. I also understand that if you're going to be throwing away glass, you should break it up because it makes it lighter.
You one of those?
Yeah, I take all of this into account. So when I go on my Ring camera and I see the garbage man throwing my garbage as if it has no home, 75 hours later, it makes me very aggravated. So I think that that's just something that we need to work on as a country. Because I've heard this complaint from other people within New York. I don't know about other states, but I feel like they're going through this too. And we need to really come to some type of common ground. Because I don't get it. I really don't get it. I wouldn't even be surprised if I'm missing a garbage can right now.
Oh, no, someone just said, and people be stealing them garbage cans.
Yeah, no.
Somebody ever stole your garbage can?
So, no, but what my dad actually did was he spray painted our address on the garbage cans, and I was always like, he's mad dramatic. Why he doing that? Now I know why. They're luxury.
Isn't it something that when you're growing up, everything you think your parents is doing is
drama.
extra, it's a drag, it's dramatic, do less. But then you're like, nah, I get why Pops was spray
painting. You got it. Give it some time. It'll kick in. No, I literally get it. And also, the fact that garbage cans are so expensive, I'm just like, yo, let me find my garbage can sitting in front of somebody's house. And especially as a homeowner, I don't know how it is where you guys are, but in New York, they'll give you a ticket. If you got a can in the regular, they're going to give you a ticket. You have to separate your garbage and have it all cute and nice. You can't just be throwing boxes out there. They got to be tied up. And I take all of that into account. So I don't understand why I can't just have my garbage can returned to me. What's your Always Aggie?
My Always Aggie is I'm not going to say what I was doing, but however, I'm going to say I was doing something. And this man passes me a note, right? This man passes me a note, And I'm just like, oh my God, like, honey bunny, like, you have no idea the tree that you're trying to climb. Like, there's no fruit here. There's no fruit here. Not for you. So he sits me and I'm just like, oh brother, like here we go. Like I'm just so drop dead gorgeous. People just can't handle it. They're sending me notes.
Literally.
Yeah, they're tapping me in the show. I'm walking around New York City. I'm just like, oh my God, stop. Okay, that's where I was like, I read the note, you guys, and this note says, oh, I just want to let you know you're doing such a great job. I know you're tired, queen. Just make sure that you rest up. And I'm just like, it's giving very much. You see me walking with coffee stains down my t-shirt. My shoes is talking to people, and I got dark circles. What you mean rest up? I am very well rested. What kept me up last night is them back shots I was getting in Miami. That's what kept me up, okay? And I'm trying to get through my day so I can go home and play some video games. But you're actually aggravating me.
Writing notes to let her know
Rest
he sees
up.
her.
Rest up. And that's the tea, because I had told E about it, and I'm just like, a dude is always pressed on telling a bitch when she's tired,
right.
when really you tire me.
Right.
You're exhausting, actually. Do less.
And I had brought up this thing where it was a TikTok I had seen of this girl pushing her stroller through Brooklyn. Regular girl, not, living on the street with a cardboard box. And she was like, every time I pass an old man, they're on some, it's going to be all right, sweetie. It's going to be all right.
Guys, if you agree, if you dead think that they be doing the damn most and they heavy on telling a girlie when she tired, send the fire emoji.
Yeah.
Send the fire emoji. Send the fire emoji, bro.
Like, what do you mean it's going to be all right?
Spam it, bro. Send the fire emoji, because I knew I was wilding. When he said that to me, I was just like... Ew, like it ain't that deep, honey. And it's so crazy because somebody else that I was with, they were like, oh my God, your skin is so beautiful. You don't even have dark circles. Like, wow. And I'm walking around just being me, being cute. Okay. And there's this man telling me, oh, rest up.
You good.
You'll be all right. And I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. Actually.
No, literally. Like, I just think that people need to mind their business. And just because you got a baby and you black don't mean you down in the dumps. My goodness.
Yeah, no.
My goodness.
No. Tell them what happened when you was in Starbucks. When you was in Starbucks and the guy behind you was like, oh, you should have got...
Oh, my God. I'm literally in Starbucks with my child. And I'm getting a drink. And I order it. And I'm waiting for it. I go to get it. And he's on some, you should have got a larger size. And I'm looking at him. Actually, no, I was pregnant. I wasn't with my child. I was pregnant. And he's like, you should have got a larger size. First off, I was watching my weight. So I did get it tall. Second off, you were behind me. So why didn't you offer, when you heard me order the drink, to make it bigger? Instead of just saying something.
Give her a grande.
Yeah, give her a grande. Like, it's very simple. Like, I don't understand why we're making comments. I'm pregnant. I just want my little sweet tooth kicked. I don't need you telling me what I should have done. Because you could have done it. And you didn't. So mind your business and stop talking to me.
Yeah. It's like totally aggravating, to be quite fair.
Aggravating.
I just can't handle it anymore. I just want them to just leave me alone and not say anything ever. The topic for today is how to spot a hater. Oh, it was so crazy because I thought about this when I was doing my hair today, because I was thinking about the Miss Gentleman, ma'am, sir. That I cut off.
Ow.
Because I was just like, because sometimes I'm like, oh, like I was friends with this gay man, and I was like, I had thought,
watching.
huh?
You know he watching. You know
a lot of things. The neighbors is watching.
Everyone's watching.
Barack
guys.
Obama's watching. Yeah. But yeah. So
he ain't no Barack. Don't get it twisted.
No, and not. But I was thinking about him, and I was like, oh, like, sometimes like when I think of him, I'm like, oh, like I miss him, but then I'm like, I can't have that energy around me.
No, it's weird. You know, the hater energy for me always starts with like an insult. So they'll be like, you're like, I'm trying not to think super friends, like someone that's like, you're not super close with them yet, but you know they're a hater.
I feel like it's very heavy on the, when you first link up and you're done up. Like I do my makeup, I do my outfit, whatever, and everyone's like, oh my god, you look great, you look beautiful, whatever. But there's that one hoe that won't issue the compliment. She want to be
She just won't
around
say
you.
nothing.
She want to be around you. She thinks you're funny. She's laughing at your jokes, but she will never ever give you a compliment. If people are talking about, oh my god, like, oh, your makeup, or oh my god, those shoes, or whatever.
A drink.
Yeah, like she'll never ever say anything. Somebody also said friends who constantly view your content but never like it or comment. 100%. I've encountered that as well. People that, like, oh, I live, oh, I seen that. They would never, ever like, and they would never, ever comment.
I would, but see, I feel like you can't base it off that only because the algorithm is so different now. Because, like, I have a friend that's big, and I see her stuff. Like, if I go on my food page, I see all of her stuff. On my regular page, I don't see any of it. It's very weird. So when I'm on it, I just go, I do my little run through.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the close group of the girlies. I'm not talking about
like
I'm not talking about the exponent friends.
Right. Okay.
I'm talking about the group of the girlies. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was I was in a friend group with some girls, and there would just always be one where she would just never really. She would like once in a blue, and I mean it was.
You could just tell.
I mean, well, we knew.
I also feel like the hater of the group is always the one that like got an issue. And by an issue, I mean like it's something that like they could totally solve themselves, but now they need the whole group to like be in that because they want attention. That grinds my gears.
That's heavy on. That was how C acts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like always.
Like, oh my god, I can't pay my rent this month, guys, and we're in a 6-person FaceTime talking about your rent, girl. That's you.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it, and I'm not giving anything.
You should have picked a better baby daddy.
Right. Like, really, that's the tea. Like, I can't help you, and that has really nothing to do with me. So, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why we're in a group chat about this.
Or I just hate it when a hoe is on some, like, we all vibing, we all having a good time, and they no matter what it is, they want to be the center of attention on pure antics and nonsense. A hoe that want to talk about her anxiety for 45 minutes. We're not going to drag this out 45 minutes. We're not gonna try to. I understand people have issues with anxiety. I get it, but really, let's think of what matters in the moment. I get it. People got issues or whatever. That's fine.
We understand.
That's fine. But let's stop dragging it now, my love.
Like we don't need to talk about it at 11
We're not
a.m.
talking
brunch.
about it. We're not talking about it 45 minutes
before we hit the little trolley and the drinking trolley, the little pedaling thing.
Yeah, no.
Like, we don't need to talk about the feelings.
No, we're not gonna. And that's another thing too. A whole that always want to talk about her. Well, we're talking. First off, we're talking about what's making us aggy, but we completely derailed.
We just switched.
We completely derailed from how to spot a hater.
But I do think those are like ways to spot a hater, because like, why are you taking all the attention of the group? We out here said we gonna have a good time, and now it's turning into a field fest. You schedule that.
How do y'all feel about if you got like a fit, or if you got like these shoes or a bag or whatever, and you have a friend that's always going out and running and buying the same thing?
How do y'all feel about that? Because I personally, should we wait or should I say how I feel? I'll go.
Okay.
So I feel like if it's always like you pop up with a bag, they got the bag. You pop up with a shoe, they got the shoe. You pop up with a coat, they got the coat. I feel like if it's always, it's giving Fatal Attraction on Lifetime. I don't know if I was the only one that used to watch Lifetime with my mother on Sundays while she cooked.
Fatal Attraction is a movie.
Yeah. So it's giving Fatal Attraction. I also feel like at a certain point, they're going to want to block your blessings because they can't keep up with the drip. That's how I feel.
I just think it's like get your own steez, dude.
Like, do your own thing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are certain things that I will see, but I'm like, like I like it, but like, I mean, if I absolutely am dying for it, you know what I'm saying? And my homegirl got it, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, like, oh my god, what's it called? Like, yes, I've wanted that, whatever. But it's not gonna be every little one too.
No, down to nail polish. Like, I used to have a friend actually, that I could go in days with stories from this girl. She trash talked this girl. Talk about she stole her job, her career. She stole her vibe. She wasn't even this good. She was a basketball player. She said she stole her spot on the basketball team. whatever. So I was telling this story to my friends, like, oh yeah, you guys went to this high school. Like, this person had told me that this girl is like a thief. She stole her shine and blah. And they all stopped and were like,
not a thief.
They were like, what are you talking about? They were like, this girl was literally 7 feet tall and was destined. Her only career could have been to play basketball. Like,
yeah, no, she's a hater.
Yeah, like,
I mean, come on.
So then wait, it gets better. We go see Drake in concert, and she's like, oh my God, I will call the girl Valerie. Valerie's downstairs. And I'm like, Valerie, the one that stole your career, your life, and your livelihood in high school? Valerie's here? You
Let it go.
You want to go see Valerie? She's like, yeah, only because she really close to the front. Like, we could get in. Guys, we go downstairs in Madison Square Garden. Valerie pops up. I'm not even kidding. This girl was 8.5 feet tall. I've never seen a bigger bitch. Walks towards us. My friend at the time. Oh my God! And I'm like, because I'm like, oh, is she trying to kill her? Is she trying to slit her face and wear it? Because you told me this girl's a biter. She took your career, your job. Literally, I've never seen someone more excited. You would have thought she met Santa for the first time.
It'd be like that.
And I'm looking at her like, you was just in tears over how this girl stole your life, and now you're hugging her. Then shortly after that, and this is when I started to pick up, because I'm not the type to want to label someone a hater. I feel like it's a cop-out. People are allowed to not like you.
I think so too. But how I feel in regards to that I'm just like, I mean, I kind of feel like, how could you not like me? I know I know that I have a strong personality and I have a lot of, opinion, but I'm not even that bitch to pull up and be on some like, like I be on some regular, you know what I'm saying? Like I be on some...
I pull up anywhere. I'm like,
no. No, I know.
Everywhere I go.
No, I know.
And I don't care.
No, I know. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like I am. I'm likable. I'm hilarious. I'm so easy on the eyes.
You're pretty
I
and you
smell
have hair.
good.
Pretty and you have hair. People gonna hate you. Just you gotta get used to it.
No, I mean, unfortunately, I am.
Please, if my daughter's hair don't get a little bit more coarse, okay, she's gonna have to go to private school because she's gonna get jumped every single day in public school. I'm telling you. If you got hair and you pretty, it's over for you in junior high school. I'm just saying.
Nah, I feel you, Chastity. A lot of people are really just haters. It's so crazy because it comes out to in these people that you would never
even think. The girl I was talking about, I was friends with her for 13 years. Wait, so then this is when I realized she was a hater. That thing happened at Madison Square, okay? One day we're going out randomly. It was probably around 10:30. We out to Brooklyn. Get dressed mad quick. Go to pick her up. She has us sitting in the car now for a half hour. Now, I have to say this and I need I need you to drop a thumbs up if you agree. If you are going to be late, or if you have a ride and you're going to make us wait 45 minutes for you, you better come out looking like Naomi Campbell.
Oh, heavy on it.
You better come out looking like Naomi Campbell.
Oh, heavy on it. Heavy on it.
Drop a thumbs up if you agree. Because why you got me sitting in the car for 15 minutes for you to come out with a crooked liner and dirty sweatpants? Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. You better be in a gown, a ball gown. I want a smoky eye, okay? Not the one that they be doing on YouTube, the one from the Sephora makeup artist. Like, I want a smoky eye. Don't have me waiting and come out looking regular, because I'm going to be tight.
Yeah, no, and that's a T. That once happened to me, too, where we were waiting for these two broads. And I'm thinking, I'm like, damn. And I was kind of messing around with one. So I was like, if we waiting on her, she gonna come down looking bona fide. She comes down and I'm like, it's not giving Mew Mew. It's not giving Mew Mew. It's not giving Red Bottom. It's not giving Face Beat. It's not giving anything. It looks like you just came out the fucking shower and you put on some skim set and some Uggs. That makes me mad because the thing about me too is I'm so like angry. if I'm yeah broads yo, and it gets me sad because I'm like, if I'm taking a while, I'm telling you right now,
it's gonna be worth it.
I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be on some eye. You know what I'm saying?
Like eye.
You know what I'm saying? Like smelling good, looking good.
Not a hair out of place.
Yeah, like the heels is on. The heels are staying on all night. My toes look good in them. I'm lotioned up. I'm oiled up. I got glitter on my décolletage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's eating. It's eating down.
No, these girls are taking 45 minutes to come out in a freaking limited 2 that store doesn't even exist anymore set, and a freaking crooked eyeliner. Stop doing that. Like, stop doing that. Anyway, so we go to pick this girl up, my biggest hater. I could go on for days about this girl, but I'm gonna give y'all this simple story because this was really what was like, she's a hater. I'm in, mind you, I said it was quick. So literally all I need is a 5 minutes notice and I can get my life together. I'm in a little, you know, those bell-bottom pants all the girls are wearing, everyone's ass looks great in them, and a little white crop, cute, because we're going, I think, to Brooklyn, and a flip-flop. She comes out in a similar pant as me. So I'm like, oh my God, we're wearing the same thing. And she's like, she sits in the car. Mind you, we just waited like 25 minutes for this girl outside of her house. Guys, I don't want to go. I'm like, what happened?
You're
I'm
coming.
like, what happened? You got your time of the month? Like, what happened? We're in the same outfit.
Oh, well.
Stop.
Yeah.
I was literally like, girl, you coming or not? Because we leaving. We just waited 25 minutes for you. We're in the same type of pants. They have totally different prints. Cut it out. Cut it out. We don't even look the same.
No.
We don't even look the same.
No.
Sorry. I'm sorry I look great. And you just look mad. Sorry. Like, and that's what it was giving. That's what it was giving. So once that happened, I was like, she's a hater. She's a hater because she definitely had no remorse for making us wait in the car outside of her building for 25 minutes. And then to come downstairs looking regular with a crop top, same pants as me, and some flip-flops on some... I think we're wearing the same outfit. This is not prom. Stop.
Yeah, grow up, bro.
Yeah, stop. This is not prom.
Can't stand a bitch that don't know how to grow up.
Right. And honestly, if that's the outfit you're wearing, I personally don't go out unless I feel good. Personally. I'm not going to put on an outfit that I genuinely hate and can't have a good time in. You chose to put the outfit on, wear it. And stop being a hater. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, that's different.
I can't.
DeLuna Records is asking us if we are both from Staten Island. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I moved to Staten Island when I was, I think, going into high school or like in the middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Alana, as you can hear, as you can very much so hear.
Born and raised, we outside.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Oh my God. We had my husband's friends over yesterday, and the little boy comes up to me, and he's like, are you sick? I'm like, I'm not. I'm from New York. I
know you had to say, I'm a smoker.
I wanted to, but I was like, let me not.
You see this right here? No, you should have picked it up in his face. You see this right here, and you should have lit it. This is why, kid. And
I burnt my esophagus.
Yeah, you should have blew the smoke in his face. And then he would have been like, ah!
You know, born and raised outside till I die, okay? My whole family's from Brooklyn, though. But I have the worst accent in my family.
Someone says Staten, Italy.
It's giving. I'm working on it, though.
Yeah. How do you say prosciutto?
Prosciutto.
Yeah.
Prosciutto.
Yeah.
Calamari.
She's a fake Italian.
Yeah. All those like TikToks where
how do you
say
mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
Oh, yeah.
But like all those like
You're
TikToks.
too damn much. Girl!
Well, you know those TikToks where it's like moms on Christmas and it's like, Tony, I'm getting the seafood salad. Everyone sends them to me all day. They're like, this is you. And it unfortunately really is.
She said we both sound like old Italians.
I know. I usually get old Jewish lady from what's it called, Bensonhurst. That's usually what I get.
I'm crying because I actually met an older Jewish woman recently from Brooklyn, and I was listening to her talk, and I was just like, I fucks with you. Even though y'all digging them tunnels and shit.
Right. No, really. Guys, they found, I don't know how many of you are from New York, but they found underneath a synagogue tunnels dug within the church. Like, I guess it was going from one part of the church to another, but like blocks. The tunnel was going blocks to the point where they had to immediately concrete the actual tunnels because they didn't know what type of structural damage it would do to the buildings that it's supporting. They thought it was going to fall in.
Did you see the tweet of the man saying, literally, I hear people speaking Yiddish under me. There are Jewish people under me. He was and like, they were all like, oh,
you're crazy.
And then the tunnels came out and he's like, y'all really thought.
Yeah. No, he said, he was like, I hear digging. I hear people speaking Yiddish and all this stuff. And he was literally correct. That's crazy.
Joy the tunnels, girly.
Joy, tunnels.
The tunnels.
Google it. I'm not kidding. They got
The
pictures
tunnels.
of the tunnels.
The tunnels.
They got and then shortly after this, okay, a rabbi came out about the human trafficking ring that is facilitated by some of these synagogues. So now that's going to be an even bigger investigation. I think the FBI is getting involved. Can you imagine?
Nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's going to happen. We'll see how much
I'm
time.
always look over the shoulder to see what someone's texting about, even though it's none of my business. I'm a nosy ass bitch.
Yo, there was one time I was on the train and this old lady was just in my phone, like over my shoulder on something like this. So I pulled up an explicit image and she was like on the R train. It was so funny. It was so funny. I was in high school and she was over my shoulder. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And I was like, I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna fix you. She was tight.
Yeah, nah, I gotta I really gotta calm down with that because I took some me and somebody else, we took some explicit videos and photos and I just could not stop watching them. And I literally was just like this and people were just probably around me and I'm just like,
love it.
The ass, titties, toes, tongue.
She's crazy.
And I'm literally like a movie. Like it is a movie and I'm literally like replay.
In the middle of Target.
Replay. I used to stream Sims on here, y'all. I used to stream Sims on here on TikTok Live and I used to have this shit bumping. There would be hundreds of people in here. One time I pulled almost 400,000 likes.
Damn.
It was crazy how many people I would have in here watching The Sims. It's just such a commitment because I started gaining thousands of followers that just wanted Sims content, but that's not the majority of my content. And then, oh my God, it was just a lot. So yeah, Katie, good times, bro. Somebody asked, would y'all ever move out of New York?
Nah,
I don't want to.
Never in my life.
No, I don't want to.
You know what's crazy? My husband was proposing to me before we got married, the first year we were married, about moving to Texas and his job was going to do this and that. And I was like, so go. I'm not trying to. I was like, I'll do a long distance marriage. It's really that deep. Like, I don't want to. And you know what I think also comes with that? I wouldn't even say it's fear of like getting to know people and like planning your roots. I really have no interest in living in a Republican state. So
no, me neither. I see how they are out there too. I can't relate.
I don't want to raise my child. I don't want those teachers teaching my kid. I don't want to really have to associate. And don't get me wrong, I live in Staten Island, okay? So I know that it's really type crazy out here, but I really don't have to go far to meet people much like myself, like at all. And I have a lot of them in my neighborhood.
Good looks, DS, on the fluffy shoes, my love.
Thank you.
We got 15 left to go.
Shout out to official DS.
Yeah, I mean, I be in Texas too sometimes. It's like there's no places like New York.
Yeah.
I love New York and I love a beach. I love the Caribbean. I love the beach.
But I also love that we can go, like in New York, you can go to the beach. You want to go to a casino, you could go to the casino. I feel like in some of these like Midwestern, southern states, they just don't have that.
I don't go swimming in the beach in New York.
No, I would never.
Have y'all
Rockaway.
Yeah. And oh yeah, no, you
the
from
shore.
Yeah, my love. No, you from Harlem. Staten Island is very much a different state. Harlem is a different state to us. So you're not catching me out there, honey.
Yeah, no.
I absolutely
allergic to Uptown.
Uptown, you will not see me.
Very allergic.
I had always told anybody I ever met in my life, if I meet you out and we hit it off, if I met a broad out there that I really enjoyed, so we can't be. I'm not going to Harlem.
Nah.
I'm not going to Harlem.
And honestly, I went to high school on damn near 60th. So it's weird that I am allergic to Uptown, but now I'm a downtown girly. It's fun. It's hip. Things are always open. I feel like you go uptown and there's blocks where there's nothing open. And I'm just like, where am I? Like, where am I?
I remember my adolescence when I used to hang out at the West Brighton Projects with my same group of friends. They took me to Harlem and we was just chilling on the project benches. I know.
Harlem?
Yo, yeah, no, totally different. Totally different. I was just like, I've done a lot. And my mom would lose her mind.
Oh, no. I can't even begin to tell y'all.
Chilling in Harlem.
Say, I used to go to the Bronx.
Oh, you different
Yeah, I was wild. I had a man. ugh.
You had a little bit.
Yeah, and then I came to my senses.
No, good for you.
Yeah, because I'm good.
Yeah.
even though I do love me some Riverdale. Riverdale, they call it Riverdale, not the Bronx, even though it's literally off the one train.
It's the Bronx.
It's the Bronx, but it looks like Staten Island. Very, very, but the houses are literally $250,000 as opposed to us where you could get a house for $500,000.
That's how it is in Flatbush too. You know how Flatbush they
Yes.
have that, but then they have this wonderful, beautiful side to Flatbush, and I think that's where they were building the tunnels, if you believe it or not, because that's where they be at.
They were building tunnels.
Like, what's gonna happen?
I just really hope that the buildings above, like the people that were tweeting that they hear Yiddish at 4 a.m., I really hope that they are safe. Like I don't hello? Did we not just have a building collapse in Miami?
Oh, DeLuna Records says she lives in Riverdale now, and we have mansions. Well,
no,
honey,
legit.
Honey, in
Riverdale,
Staten Island, we have mansions.
Yeah, we got mansions.
We have pools. We have attics. We have several bathrooms, like Alana said, finished kitchens.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Driveways.
That's how Riverdale is, but when I say it is a price point that I will never have, maybe for one of their basement apartments. I used to have a cousin. I could sell my whole house, and we're in the studio within the confines of my house. I could maybe sell the house and get myself a nice little cute apartment in Riverdale. That area is just the creme de... One day we'll go.
I don't want to fucking
go.
No,
I'm telling you, you're going to go and you're going to be like, this is beautiful. It's gorgeous. And it's right off the Hudson, so you have a view.
It's going to make me mad. I don't indulge in stuff like... I don't like...
Oh, it's literally Staten Island in the city.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it giving South Shore? Which is better?
No, it's giving North Shore. When I say Staten Island,
I don't want to go.
When I say Staten Island, I mean like it's residentially, but it's not the brand new like cookie cutter homes. They have like the brick homes and you know where Snug Harbor is? That area?
Yeah.
That's how it looks.
Okay.
It's cute. And then you have a view of the Hudson River and it's the whole Hudson.
But South Shore Staten Island is giving richer. Is it?
No, South Shore Staten Island's giving new money.
Okay.
Ava's house is probably bigger than some of the houses I've ever been to on the South Shore. And it costs way more money.
It was like Tarina's.
Yeah.
Tarina's
like Tarina's.
Huge.
So that's very much Riverdale.
I can't believe she gave it up.
I can't believe that either.
Girl, if you watching.
Girl, because now I got to pay a travel fee. We love you. I love you. Ultimate dream is to sell my house and get myself a little condo in Soho or Greenwich Village. That's literally my only dream. I talk about it maybe twice a week. That's the only thing I didn't get to do before I had a child. But it's literally fine. Like, I like being able to have a backyard and raise a child. I don't know how these people raise these kids in these buildings, to be honest. Because I'm sending you outside.
Go to the backyard.
Yeah. For my nephews, I'm like, outside.
Oh, no, I know.
Do I have to put on pants?
No.
Nah. Outside. It's all fenced in. You're good.
Yeah.
No.
No, that is a really wonderful thing. I sometimes I see these women raising the children in like these apartments, and they always have to do these activities with them. Like they gotta paint with them, and then after paint time, it's clay time. Then after clay time, it's math time. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Nah. I don't want to paint with the 2-year-old. I don't want to.
First off, paint is not allowed inside of my home. I have 2 toy boxes in the backyard. That's where the paint goes. Paint is not allowed in my home. Them kids would be real bored. Real bored.
Meanwhile, we was cutting it up painting. We was painting. We had a paint night.
But we didn't get paint on the ceiling. I feel like kids blink and you're like, how did you literally get paint on the ceiling? I'm very nosy, guys.
Me too.
I got a house with a porch so I could just sit and just watch. And I love it. Oh, it's so fabulous.
2 rocking chairs and a black Santa that's face planted into that. He's just been there. He's been there for like 6 months.
Oh my God, I have to put him out with the garbage. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
He gotta go. Yeah, Black Santa's
Diana,
done.
we holding up, but not too long.
Not too long. Oh my God, guys, I forgot to put deodorant on.
I am trying this new Sol de Janeiro deodorant, and it smells heavenly, but I don't think it could really measure up to what I need it to be on a long, hard-working day.
This one.
Stenchy?
What is up with that?
I don't know, because I don't really have no BO. Nothing on me really smells like that.
I never did until I got pregnant. And now I just feel like I smell all the time. I literally took a whole bath today. But it's only this underarm. Everyone keeps saying hormones, but like, why can't they match? Like, if one's gonna stink, I need them both to stink. I don't understand.
I don't know.
I
I
literally
gotta keep
don't
it a
know.
buck with you, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm really not a smelly bitch.
I wasn't until I got freaking pregnant.
Yeah, I'm really not a smelly bitch.
Yo, my first like 2 weeks of being pregnant, I was literally like, I stink. I would be at work in meetings and I would literally like sit off to the side because I'm like, I smell. I know I do. And everyone's like, you don't smell. I smelled. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh my God, I gotta tell you something. There was this meme. There was this meme on Twitter, and it was a guy taking off a girl's underwear, and it was like, "What is your first thought during this moment?" And the thing was, "Please don't stink."
Wait, I saw one of those like super misogynistic podcasts, but they were saying that girls nowadays, like the girls that they mess with now, they've been messing with girls obviously for years. They were like, girls in this day and age really smell.
I mean, I've encountered it.
Really?
It's not a pungent like, nah, you're wiling, because you knew what we were getting into and you didn't even bother. It's not pungent. But it
Gives
had
musty.
it had me questioning and really realizing that wow, women's pH balances are also different, because there are women that are fresh out the shower, and
they
it
smell?
should and it's not that it smells. It's just it's kind of like their natural pussy atonement, if I do say so myself. And that's a tea. Like a lot of women are like, oh, like, you know, like pussy smells like pussy or whatever. And I'm like, I get it. But am I gonna disclose this? Yeah. I've been told by every single person that I give water. And the thing is that when I'm fresh, because I did a Brazilian laser years ago, but I still barely grow. If I do, I could just, what's it called? But I gotta keep it a buck, y'all. I could be chilling in the blankets all day, bed, just, you know, doing that. And I'm telling you, it gives water. I'm not kidding. But there are some women that just come out of that come fresh out the shower. And I'm like, it's not giving dirt bag, no, because that's crazy.
It's like that's your smell.
But that's your smell. Some women just have a natural thing happening.
See, for me, I've never been a sweaty person. So like I've never been one of those where I'm like, I need a pair of socks or I'm gonna ruin my shoes. I can wear the same shoes 25 times with no socks. My feet do not sweat. Ever since pregnancy, I just feel like I have a smell, and it comes from one underarm, which is also mind-boggling. I don't know how to tackle that. And I also just feel like deodorants don't last on me.
You know what I think that is revolutionary, and I'm not even being a dick, something that I think will change the way you smell, will change your metabolism forever, will change your mood forever, how you look at life forever, discipline. I'm trying to go blood. The way that you smell. Oh, your cycle, your period cycle, working out.
Oh, I believe that.
I'm going to tell you right now, this is the longest I haven't worked out. I worked out straight, hard body for 6 years.
You release when you sweat.
That's what I'm saying. For 6 years, right? And I would eat clean, whatever. I remember before I started working out, my cycle was different, heavy. I would bleed through tampons. My period has changed up forever. Forever.
Well, I had to get my period induced because I didn't get it till I was like 17. Like, for real.
Wow. Because you was a skinny little thing.
Yeah, I was skinny. I danced my entire life, not on a pole, ballet tap, jazz baton, okay? I danced my whole life. My sister actually, shockingly, she danced longer than me and it put her through college. She got her period way earlier. Like I want to say at like 11 years old. And then even my mom, she got hers at probably around 16, 17 too. We're just like athletic body people.
Yeah.
But I do agree with that because I feel like your body is releasing so many toxins. But like, I don't know. I just feel like ever since I got pregnant, I don't smell the same. And it's very weird to me.
Well, you got that gym membership. Let's go work out.
I got the gym membership.
Are you going to work out really?
I'm going to spend $40 a month and not do something? I'm going to do it. I like classes, though.
And take pre-workout. No, we'll do a cycle class.
I'll take pre-workout.
No, I know. I know you would love it. Yeah, because pre-workout makes you feel like you're on something. No, genuinely. Especially my pre-workout because it has the beta alanine in it. So it makes your skin like it makes your skin tingly. So sometimes I'm at the gym and I'm like, I'm going to body you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not touching me. I don't care. I walk. There was one time I was walking around the gym and I was doing back and biceps, and this guy came up to me. He was like, what the hell did he ask me? He's like, oh, like I know what you do for work, and I was like, I think at that point I was like working home from Amazon. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, you walk around like you still got your gun strap on. You know?
Oh my god!
And I was
because
like,
Say's a lieutenant.
I was like, yeah, nah, because like, and he was like, oh, like you know, you're part of the force.
You walk like a cop.
Is that good?
Yes, because people will be mad scared. Hell yeah.
Okay, good.
Please, when I was at my brockiest and I've gotten very, very toned to the point where people are like, "Are you okay? Like, stop doing that." Like, that's why I stopped bodybuilding because my parents was on some. Girl.
Oh, you would look like Simone Biles.
Yeah, no,
mixed
legit.
With, what's that girl that runs?
Oh, Sha'Carri.
Oh yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah, my parents.
Alana would straight be defined, literally onto my. Oh, I'd love it though. It'd be so hot.
I loved it.
No, it would.
That
be
was
so
also
hot.
when I was going to the shore with the juice head. So I have them coming up to me like, "Yo, you look good. You look good, girl." And I'm just looking at them like, I haven't been to the gym in 17 weeks. Yeah. Leave me alone.
No,
you
it's amazing.
do steroids.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Excuse me, roids.
And to be quite honest, the roids, it's not a bad deal. I gotta keep it a buck with you.
No, the thing
it's not a bad deal.
I genuinely feel like now that like this whole like what is it LSD, like all this like micro dripping that you can like do in controlled areas and things like that. I think alcohol.
I don't want a controlled LSD lifestyle.
No, but I feel like that's where steroids is gonna get. I could see that getting there.
You'll be surprised how many people honestly do it.
Oh no, like people do it, guys. Yeah. Out loud, people do it. They've shut down
you don't
gyms.
You don't even got to do it all the time. Like people do it a couple times a month.
Yeah,
and they can eat whatever they want, and they can just go to the gym 2-3 times a week, and they're ripped. When I heard those facts, trust me, I've thought about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really go to the gym, but it's not a bad gig.
No, we're gonna go because I have to start soon. But I'm waiting until I get a proper meal plan together because I've been eating like trash. I barely eat, but when I do eat, it's not that great. I had my first little cute salmon like edamame bowl with some rice the other night. And I was just like, I'm healthy. This is all I know. But honestly, it made me feel fabulous because I downed about 9 claws that night. Damn. And I woke up and I was like, I'm ready.
Well, see, that's the thing with me. I rather drink my calories than eat them. I really
know that's your thing.
I'm not a huge eater.
But Alana, I can't just drink my calories because when you're working out OD, right? And if I'm working out to gain muscle mass and to get toned, I need to fuel my muscles. So I need to eat.
Yeah, but then why don't you just eat like parsley or something?
Because I need protein. The amount of grams of protein I need in a day when I'm working out like that is my body weight. So if I weigh around 140,
I can't eat that much.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
I can't eat that much.
It's miserable.
I can't eat that much.
It's hard. It's miserable. It's the most fit I ever was in my entire life. I don't even think y'all really even saw me like that.
No, you were literally living in the gym.
No, I was
living in the gym.
I remember I went to Six Flags, Hurricane Harbor. I ate everything I wanted to because that was my like cheat day. And I was like, because we got home like at 9 at night. I went to the gym. I had burgers, funnel cake, drinks, everything. I went to the gym. I did legs, and I did a 30-minute cycle class, and I did sprints on the treadmill. And I went to the sauna.
Guys, I ain't going for. I haven't been to a gym in a minute. I mean, I'm gonna have to be in a gym because I'm trying to get a discount on swim classes for my daughter. But as long as my back is good, I'm good. My back is always cut. When I was literally 8.5 months pregnant, my back was cut. I'm not going. Working out is just so much.
We're gonna do it soon, though. All right, guys. I'm gonna read Joy's story.
Don't have much time.
I know we have 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna read Joy. Joy had sent us a little something. She sent us a little tea.
Just got merch.
We did.
We got merch. So who knows? Maybe if someone's a really good subscriber, or could really get us mad subscribees, maybe we could offer something. I don't know. We
did get merch, you guys. And you know what's tea? Is I had posted the shirts, right? I posted them on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my Instagram. It's on my link tree on my IG, on my Tita bio. I posted, right? So a girl wrote me, right? And she was like, I love you, but you can do better. She was one of the followers. So I'm like, constructive criticism, I'm always they're just samples. They're samples. So I said, my love, they're just samples. But tell me what you would like to see.
Right.
Right? Oh, well, I don't know anything about fashion.
Girl,
Like,
so then what? Guys, a hater. That is a hater. And the fact, do you block her?
I don't think no, because it's a follower. Like I don't care, whatever. And that's
You
the thing.
could do
I
better.
didn't see it as that. Like I'm just like, like
It's very basic.
It is very basic, but that's what I love about the t-shirt.
Right. You can put a ripped jean,
That's what I'm saying.
leather skirt.
Ripped jean. That's what I'm saying. My Marc Jacobs freaking red corduroy. I would love to throw that on with my juicy hat, some ripped jeans.
I would wear that with a Louboutin. Just that.
It's such a nice classic basic. It's very similar to the Drew Barrymore "My Boyfriend Is Out of Town." How iconic that t-shirt was. And that's what I'm saying. So I asked him, like, oh, like, okay, like, what kind of criticism do you have? She said, oh, well, I don't know anything about this, so I guess next time I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut.
I didn't respond.
Dummy.
So Joy says, let's see, my homeboy's man broke into his house and wrecked his house. He caught him messing around on him, and his now ex broke into his house, and he got a thing that you cut an orange with. I don't think I can say it in here. You know, a slicer? Mm-hmm. He got one of those. You want to know.
Hold on, wait.
He
Someone
caught him
got
messing.
Cut?
No, I don't know what happened with the slicer. But I just, I love to. All right, so they caught him messing around, so he wrecked the house. Okay. I always like to think of myself, right? I'm like, I know that when you're with someone and you catch them cheating, of course, yes, right? Of course you just want to go blood, right? I like to think of myself as,
you're not taking me there.
You're not taking me there. So I would love to think that I would be the type of woman to be on some like peeped. Take it easy. Yeah, like you got to get out. You got to get out. Like you got to get out. So yeah. But then I don't know. In the heat of the moment of things or whatever. What do you think about that?
I'm not gonna lie.
Let me keep it about you. God forbid, not gonna happen. But you walk into the crib and Mac out a bitch in the crib.
To be honest, I think I would probably sit down and be like, "What's going on?" Just like this.
Are you kidding me?
I would say, "What's going on?"
Oh, the bitch there like that with her tinsels and her drinsels on like this?
But I would do that because I need to know, one, if she was aware of the relationship, because these guys lie. They put the pictures down, they lie. I'm also a firm believer in not going for the girlie if she don't know, because
so
they lie.
So what does it matter if she knew about the relationship?
If she knows, you're disrespectful, and now everybody's getting beat up.
There's no shot.
Everyone is getting beat up.
I'm throwing her out of my crib because you're trespassing, doll. So I'm gonna call the cops and you gotta leave. I don't care. I don't care if you knew or you didn't know.
I'm getting a cast iron skillet, and I'm going for everybody. Especially if they naked in the bed. Ah! Them things is heavy. I'm getting a cast iron skillet after that. I just need to make sure that if I
you walk in.
If I do attack her, I need to know that she was aware of the relationship. If she was not aware, I'm gonna be like, "Can you get dressed and dip?" Then I'm getting the cast iron skillet.
You beating him up? You beating that up? You beating him up?
And then I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere.
It's just punishment for the
rest of the relationship. Of your life. You want me to sign divorce papers? Never. I ain't never signed a divorce papers. Nah.
And you going blood in the platinum?
I don't have much to take, so you're not getting it.
Let me tell you something. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. If it does, it's not gonna happen. If it does, grab the platinum and call me so we can go to Short Hills. Because he can't say anything.
Oh, that's smart.
No, he can't say anything.
That is
he
very
can't
smart.
do anything.
Right.
No, it's fine. He can't say anything.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? When my ex dumped me, he dead took the Amazon Prime account with him. And I was mortified. So I think hitting them where it hurts, like taking the Amex and going to Short Hills, why not?
Shania agrees with you. Shania is heavy on the, if I catch you doing some funny shit, I'm beating you up.
Yeah, no, you have to get hurt. And I'm telling you, even like people really don't understand things until it lingers. So a cut gonna linger. I'm not gonna cut you though. I'm gonna hit you with a frying pan because I can say that was a mistake. I can't say that if I stabbed you, it was a mistake.
I gotta be honest. Who am I kidding? Thinking that I'm gonna take the high road.
No, the only person getting the benefit of the doubt in the situation is the girl. And at that point, it is a question of, were you aware of me? No, I met him on Tinder and he told me that you guys got a divorce. Ma'am, please get dressed and exit the premises. Thank you. And then they get beat up. If I ask her and she's like, I don't care. Oh, this is my man. Girl, you're getting beat down. And I think anyone that says, like, why are you going after the woman and not just the man? Because you got to start. Some girls are very gung ho on that. Like he got a girl, but he coming home to me, and that's why they need to get beat up. They need to remember the time. Yeah, but I believe in giving the girl grace if she didn't know, because people really do lie.
I ain't even asking her. I don't. So
I'm
if
gonna
I walk into the
ask.
crib, I see her. I'm probably rag her out the house. Yeah, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I. There's different between a little boyfriend girlfriend, or a little girlfriend, and I see some shit in your phone. I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm just be like, you're a cornball. Bye.
I'm
about.
You have them in my house.
If we got a crib, if we have a legal document that binds us together, I'm washing you.
Oh no, wash, and I'm not leaving. No, I'm very heavy on the. Did you know? You didn't know? But the cast iron skillet, and I have a fabulous one from Crate and Barrel. This cast iron skillet had to be about $44. I want to say it is thick. It is large. I could probably make like a 4-pound cornbread in it. Gorgeous. That's exact. I know exactly where it is at all times.
Yes, heavy on girls at FBI. I am an FBI official.
Oh,
and
guys.
I always tell somebody that I'm messing with, I'm gonna get your phone. I'm gonna get it, but you'll never know when.
See, I'm an FBI agent, but I'm you know what it is? I'm actually a little psycho. I dated someone that he had nothing for me to come for post-relationship, and our breakup was weird. And so 7 years later, I was at work and he was in a higher position than me. And I was like, well, now I have to steal his job. And that's what I did.
Oh, lit.
And that's what I did. So I'm very big on the...
She has a very spiteful spirit.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on it. I will sit for years. Please, the people that I fought, my only fight in 2010, I still have to get back at them, and it's going to happen.
My love, you don't.
I do.
You're married.
I mean, I got one of them.
Baby.
I already got one of them. The other one was in the Advance recently.
Not the Staten Island Advance.
She was in the Advance recently, and I think I have footage. My old MacBook. I have to look.
Bunker footage?
I got that laptop. If the FBI got that laptop has the craziest...
They would just crack all the cases.
Oh, my God.
They'd crack all the cases?
That laptop just has pictures that, like, nobody should see. That my new laptop doesn't have, because at the time, that was when Four Loko was out. So that laptop has... I'm grabbing it if there's ever a fire.
That laptop will crack some of the biggest cases, most high-profile cases Staten Island has yet to solve.
That laptop, man.
Oh my God.
That laptop.
It's so silly.
Yeah, no, but I definitely, I'm a very spiteful person, and I don't need to get you right now. Give me a couple years.
I'm not spiteful at all. I genuinely, in my heart, I'm just like, if you fumble, you are such a loser.
But I'm not like people always like, it takes so much energy to be spiteful. It is nothing off my back. I will stay up till 4 a.m. trying to ruin your life, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Because I'm going to have my little whiny, okay? I'm going to have my little Housewives on in the background, and I'll be like, I'm ruining their life, yay. Yeah, I'm a life ruiner.
I feel like the biggest thing I can do to ruin somebody's life is just be on some, now you can be friends with me.
Well, I feel like if it's a friendship, yeah. If it's a relationship, I'm going to ruin your life. If it's a friendship, you not being friends with me is literally the biggest L. And I know it is, because just like the exes, they always come back.
Houdini wants to know which Housewives do you watch. Every single motherfucking last one.
Every single one. Orange County, Miami, new and old. Atlanta, more into the old than the new. Potomac,
She has a podcast with our friend Justin. It's called, what is
Reality Ruckus.
Reality Ruckus.
You can find it on Instagram, and I believe we're very big on Twitter. X. What else? Love Jersey. I typically, on my Instagram, do a little R&R about Jersey while I watch. Every single Ladies of London, hello. The Real Bravo Girlies will remember that. That's on Peacock. I just found that. I'm going to rewatch it.
Ladies of London.
Sis lost her entire company and house on the show. They only ran that, I think, for like 2 or 3 seasons.
Andy really did his thing.
He did his thing. Andy did his thing. And I honestly, what makes me angry is he'll never get the credit because he is white and queer. And like, unfortunately...
I think he has too much credit.
I think
he feels himself too much.
I think he should.
I think he should.
I think it's because he's white and queer.
What do you think? I listened to a podcast of Nene Leakes, and she was saying how she is literally...
Are we gonna get into that?
Yeah.
I
listened to the whole podcast because I like Nene. I like Nene a lot. she was on some pretty much, I was the driving force of Atlanta. I was the star, and they didn't want to give me my proper pay because she said because I am a black woman.
So this is what I will say. Orange County is the original Housewife franchise, okay? Nikki Gunvalson was the original housewife. She worked with Andy to even get the franchise going. So Vicky's gonna get her coins. Vicky's also always been a businesswoman.
Vicky's still in it?
Vicky, she's a friend now of the show. So she'll pop in every once in a while.
Okay.
But Vicky was the original housewife. She was the only, she stood alone. And Vicky's also, she runs a tax business. So Vicky is very, very business oriented.
You know everything there is to know about Housewives?
Damn near. Damn near. Gosh. Really damn near. Like, I've been watching since I was 9 years old. And I also remember the first Orange County episode. The filming is horrible. The tea is hot. The girl, the ex-husband's dating a 23-year-old and they're hanging out with the 23-year-old. Crazy. But my thing is, when Nene came into the franchise, she was not a businesswoman. She was, she was a dancer.
Well, but she wasn't
not at that time.
She was his wife.
Yeah, so she had married into the NFL, but prior to that, she was a dancer.
Yes.
So she was never, and I'm not saying that dancers are not, but at the time, Nene was not very business oriented. So I understand.
But she was with Greg when she got on the show.
Yes, but Nene has to understand that she still had to become number one on Atlanta. We weren't at the beginning of Atlanta watching for Nene. We had Kim Zolciak.
But she became number one.
But she became number one. But she's still not going to get what Vicky gets. And I personally don't think it has anything to do with her being black, because at the time when Atlanta finally got big, it was maybe after 3 seasons of Orange County. So, like, I get that she did become the number one of that franchise, but she was not the original, and she did not come in demanding the $250,000 that she wanted. I think Vicky did, and Vicky just so happens to be white. And I'm not trying to say that this isn't a race issue, because there are other things that align with Andy's decision-making when it does come to the predominantly black cast. But in that situation, I don't think...
She also says that they cut her episodes.
I think at a certain point, yes. And I'm not going to lie, thank you. Because there was a...
Why?
Nene's last season, I almost hated her as much as I hated until now. Kyle Richards. Last season, everybody was calling for Kyle Richards from Beverly Hills to be eliminated. And I think that that's where we got with Nene, because Nene was miserable.
Oh, she was?
She was miserable. She was the girl, they'd walk in and she'd be like, I don't want to be here. Then why are you on the show? Like, she said it herself. There were many episodes where Nene was on some, I ain't got to do this, and stormed off. Girl, we're watching it to watch you freak out and do all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're just going to keep walking off for a season, it wasn't like it was 1 or 2 episodes. It was a season. Yes, your scenes are going to get cut, and eventually they're going to cut you out. And that's what they did. She didn't even, the last episode of Nene was her and Cynthia Bailey getting into it, and Nene storms off. It was a half hour into the episode. We're watching to see the altercation. You just keep storming off. So do I blame Andy? No. I also think that Nene got a little too cute for herself. So, like, yes, she was a big housewife, but you still got to pay the homage. Same thing with Jocelyn's Cabaret. They don't want to pay homage to the person that put them on. And so when Nene came out...
Y'all watch Jocelyn's Cabaret? Do y'all watch Jocelyn's Cabaret, please? If you watch Jocelyn's Cabaret, put a fire emoji or a heart.
Fire or a heart. Either one.
Either
the
one
heart on fire.
Yeah, the heart on fire.
Because that show was fabulous. But I just don't think Nene wanted to pay the homage, and I think that she wanted to be the face of the franchise. And girl, you're just not it.
What is a DIL? I really hope that's not anything inappropriate. Please don't make me upset.
A DIL? What's a dill? What's a dill?
I don't know.
A dial. Is it dill? Dill is with 2 L's. What's a dill?
I don't know.
Because if it was something nasty, it'd be Dad I'd like. But it's not giving the last part. So what's a dill?
No, you know they be coming up with any old thing. Oh, she said day in the life.
I'm like,
a day in the life.
Our minds are in the gutter, guys.
I don't do anything. I wake up at 2:30 in the afternoon, and I rip my vape until I'm almost nauseous, and then I play video games until 5 in the morning.
I literally do a lot of stuff, so I can't even get into it.
No, okay, I broke up with the other one. I got another one now. I moved on already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new book. Houdini, yeah, put them on. It's a whole new book at this point.
It's a new book.
Yeah.
New York Times bestseller too.
I do work, my love, but I do not disclose what I do for work. I don't do that on here.
Yeah, because y'all be quick with the little phone calls. I didn't like that. She said she liked porridge and not cereal. I'm gonna get her fired. Like, shut up. Annoying.
No,
like,
I just
drama.
So
That's really how it be, guys.
Yeah, no, I just don't. I do work, but I don't. I'm off a lot. I'm off for probably maybe half the month. And I have a lot of like downtime and free time, but because I am gonna go back to the gym, and then I'm thinking about because I when I was working out, I work out bananas. I go blood and everything that I eat.
Say, don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. Don't
What?
go that hard.
What you mean?
Where you literally in the gym, because Say will disappear on some gym, and it's very annoying.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna work out. I just gotta prioritize it. Like how I'm sleeping until 2:30 in the afternoon. That can't happen anymore. I just have to wake up at least by 12. You know, they always say that everything in life is not perfect, but
we are.
We are. So, see ya. And thank you so
much.
Bye,
guys. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Official DS.